Hi everyone, welcome back to Go Speakin'. I'm Phil, and I'm here at the Hook and Ladder 8 Firehouse for the 2023 Ghostbusters Day festivities, and come join me on the call. I've been coming to Ghostbusters Day for the past 2 years now, and I want to share some tips and tricks with you. If you are planning on coming to visit the Firehouse at any time, bring cash, because they do have merchandise in there specifically for the Firehouse itself, like FDNY hoodies and t-shirts and stuff like that, and challenge coins. A lot of cool stuff, and even an ECTO-1 license plate. Another suggestion is bring sunscreen. There's not a whole lot of shade around this part of this block, so I highly recommend wearing sunscreen or bringing an umbrella for shade. And another thing, if you're looking for a bathroom, there are plenty of restaurants around here. I personally like to go to Jack's Coffee, which is around the corner from here, which is part of the Roxy Hotel establishment. And there's a really nice restaurant in there too with a bar. And parking, you can actually reserve parking near the Firehouse. I literally bought mine last night, and it's 2 blocks away from here, like a 3-minute walk. It's really convenient, and it's kind of pricey. Mine was like around $47. I think it's worth it just to, hang out and kind of chill out. And I get here early. Like, I got in town maybe around 8:15 in the morning, and I kind of like to chill out at Jack's Coffee and just kind of regroup my head and get ready for the day, and just I already see a Ghostbusters 2 emblem on a Jeep over here. Friends of yours? So yeah, that's basically it. If you want to come visit the Firehouse, when the bay doors open, they are very welcoming. And I heard that sometimes if you knock on the side door, a firefighter will answer if you want to partake on the merchandise. It is a working firehouse, I must say that, so please be respectful. They don't have to do this, but just so grateful that they do welcome fans and really embrace this franchise for what it is. And yeah, it's just a beautiful building to look at and take photos in front of, as you can see behind me. So yeah, let's do this thing. Let's celebrate Ghostbusters Day 2023.
And you said you weren't coming.
I know.
You said you weren't coming.
I know I wasn't, but
good to see you, bud.
Good to see you too.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, me too. Like, that event that I was supposed to go to was canceled like literally last minute.
That's what Dan was telling me.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, thank you. It's Dave Semention.
How's it going, man?
How are you?
I'm good.
Happy Ghostbusters Day.
Happy Ghostbusters
Part
Day.
2.
Yes. I'm actually wearing my headlamp today.
Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, it seems to be the go-to pack now.
It's lighter, I mean.
Yeah.
Next to the Spirit, full scale.
Yeah, exactly.
Spirit. Do you want me to take a photo so you're both?
Yeah. Not light. I'm sure it's gonna be a lot heavier at the end of the day. Yeah, I can imagine.
Thank you so much for coming here.
Heavy.
What is this? Nice to meet you, Billy.
Brother Bobby.
Nice to meet you, Bobby. What does this day mean to you? Like, what does this film mean to
Makes
you?
us really glad that Ivan Reitman called us to write a song for the movie.
Oh, so you wrote the song specifically for the movie?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in fact, we have a CD with us that, over the years, the movie's from the 80s, over the years, we would always get emails from fans saying, where's the version with the horns? Because we did, Ivan kept calling us and saying, I need another version for Coming Out of the Hole. It's got to be 22 seconds long, and we'd do it, and then call back, I need another version,
Yeah.
And so we kept doing versions for him, and over the years, people would say, where's this version, where's that version? And one day
We had a whole album full of versions from different parts of the movie.
Yeah, I do remember the horn part. It was like, da, 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 da. Yeah.
So over the years, people were saying, where's this version, where's that version? Well, I was changing an oil burner in my house, and I found a box of the tapes from the 80s with all the mixes.
Wow.
So we took them, they were they were 30 years old at that point. So when you take a tape that old, you have to bake it before you can play it. And we put it to a professional studio where they baked them, and they ran them off, and we put out a CD called Ghostbusters Saving the Day, every version there ever was. And we have a live version that we do when we perform.
Okay,
live.
so
they're
is
all
that
on
available on your website?
It's available right in our car.
All right, I'll be getting a copy then. All right, here's a look at this year's Ghostbusters Day t-shirt. We got today's date, location, and classic Firehouse outline, which I think is a nod to the production code logo that was revealed last year. And here's the front of the shirt, and this is a classic Hook and Ladder 8 logo, which I'm happy to see back. I'm kind of partial to this look, kind of hones in on the Ghostbusters 2 logo, which I like. So yeah, there it is. Awesome. Parenting goals right there. Orlando Ghostbusters in the house.
In theory, it would be more practical than throwing them.
They're so cute. They can go anywhere.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, with a droid builder to game. Absolutely. You do.
But seriously, RC traps are more practical. Who's a good trap?
Chris.
AKA Baby Belushi.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
It's Chris, Real Ghostbusters, aka Baby Belushi.
That's right.
How are you, man? Happy
Good,
Ghostbusters Day.
I'm loving it. I just got here. I'm sweating already, but that's part of the act. You know, I gotta be like,
doing
looking
some
over my shoulder.
cartwheels.
Oh, I wish I could do a cartwheel. Are you kidding me? I'm just worried nobody puts me in a trap when they find out I've been dead for like 40 years.
Can you talk about your work? Like how this all started?
Yeah, I started doing it just as a like a passion project in between art gigs I would do, just to kind of clear my palate because I'm such a Ghostbusters fan. And then I started doing my own little interpretations of scenes from the film, but in the style of the Real Ghostbusters cartoon. And you know, listen, there's a lot of great guys out there drawing Ghostbusters, a lot of great girls out there drawing Ghostbusters, a lot of kids drawing Ghostbusters. But I do it in a specific way where it looks like a screenshot from an unmade cartoon. I have a very specific style that kind of puts me on my own level.
I just love that style.
Thank you, I appreciate it, man.
You got a great response from it.
Make sure you get one of these prints. I'm giving out these prints today. And yeah, hopefully everyone who comes gets one. I got a ton of these.
And there it is.
Boom, this is
the golden goose right there.
Yeah, at noon, everyone can come grab one of these. And yeah, let's hope there's enough to go around because there's a lot of mouths to feed out here. A lot of Ghostbusters love. And thank you, Buffalo Ghostbusters, for setting this up, man. You guys are wild. You guys are crazy. You guys are cool. I love you guys.
Well, thanks, Chris. I really appreciate it.
You got it.
We're about an hour from the actual event, and there's so many people here. Like, even more than last year, I feel. This is so awesome. The 2016 Ectomobile has just arrived.
So go up that way.
It's just amazing to see so many fans come here. This thing gets bigger and bigger every year, and I love it. So much support for the firefighters here. They need our support as much as possible. I hope everyone donated to the GoFundMe this year, bought the patches and all that fun stuff that the Buffalo Ghostbusters put together. It's just a really fun event this year and every year, and I can't wait for the 40th anniversary. By the way, so many Hasbro HasLab packs around here. I love it. So many Proton packs this year. It's so great.
Guys are gonna still need to back up a whole lot. This is a big car and he's gotta back up.
He's gonna kind of turn over in this way.
What's up, Greg? How you doing, buddy?
All right.
I don't know how I'm gonna get a picture with it. My swarm.
It's only KI up right now since the ECTO-1 arrived, but there she is in all her glory. Always awesome to see this car in person. This car is always fun to see in person. It's really, really awesome to see the details. This is such a passion project for these makers and the people that are behind this ECTO. It's really, really awesome. All right, Greg, ECTO Tech, what's new with this ECTO?
So what we've done to ECTO-1 New Jersey since the last time that you guys saw it on Ghostbusters Day was it finally got a C5 GB Federal siren. We just put all the heat sinks on the front of the white box. When I say me, you know, collectively, the fandom of guys that I have here, you know, I have John, Marty, Matt, and, you know, crew from around the country help out with parts and fabrication and all that. So we got all four floor caps on the car now, Accurate's A83. Did a joint project with Kim Marshall, longtime Ghostbusters fan. He made each individual door decal from 83, 84 filming, so each one is individual to the door, just like in filming, and they're all actually screen printed. Car finally got Grimes strobe lights in the front, put the aviation decals in French like they are in the film. Finally added the mirror to the back of the spotlight.
Okay.
So we got a screen accurate ladder here, 7 dimples on each ladder, so they grip nice, and all the dimples welded along the top with the gussets and everything, all TIG welded. Also upgraded the Texas Instruments box to a correct scale one, and finally got the right decals here on the tubes. So that's the way they actually are during filming. It's a little different than the restoration of the ECTO that was done. And the crown jewel for me was getting the step bumper piece done. Still got to make a filler panel for it, but as far as the step goes, it's pretty much complete now. And also did the correct 84 style heat sink on the top there. And,
I mean, the decals were kind of the icing on the cake, really.
The decals were the icing on the cake, so that was something that, you know, we've wanted to do for a while. And like I said, Kim Marshall, let's run some red lights on Instagram, and he's a graphic designer from the Midwest, and he reached out to me and said, hey, listen, you know, long time, you know, GB fan, ECTO fan, I'd love to get together with you and actually do the decals the way that they were, because when they screen printed them originally, you know, we all know by the time that ECTO-1 got to GB2, there was a lot of changes in the car. So when they opened the rear door at the birthday party, it has a completely different door logo. It's got, you know, there's no red in between the fingers. The size is a little different, so it's not the way that it was originally when the car was filmed, because the screen printed ones were actually glued and they weren't actual vinyl decals because they didn't have them yet.
Gotcha.
So it just kind of, you know, got real crazy, you know, on, like I said, the accuracy of it, how much white shines through, you know, 3 separate colors to actually put together. And just a labor of love every day with this thing. The fuel pump went bad this morning, about 8 o'clock in the morning, so I did a quick swap on that real fast, and here we are. I had to make sure the car was here for today.
Well, as usual, it's beautiful, and thank you for bringing it out. And
I appreciate everybody coming down. It's been nothing but love for the car, and always great seeing you, buddy, and I'm glad everybody loves it. It's very much a privilege to be a part of this for the second year in a row, and hopefully we'll be back again for the 40th. So I really appreciate you guys coming out.
Hopefully an ECTO-1 next year.
It's coming. So I don't want to make too many promises, but the gentleman standing behind you is the builder. So
all right.
So we'll definitely try to have that for you next year, and maybe a few more 59s. You never know. So.
All right, Greg, thank you so much.
Thanks very much, and everybody watch the Go Speaking podcast.
I'm Kip Marshall. On Instagram, I'm Let's Run Some Red Lights. That is where I do my Ghostbusters specific stuff. But I'm in town from Kansas City. Came in earlier this week to work on ECTO-1 New Jersey and New Jersey South. They both got new screen accurate 1983 badging on the vehicle. It is hand printed, handmade, just like they would have done during the original production of the film. So if you get a chance at all to get up close to it, you'll see little imperfections in the inks.
The white line.
And you'll even see like kind of globs or streaks, even in the red if you get really close. So there's just little residual effects through the printing process that you don't get through modern day printing. So I was able to work with some really good production photos, screen grabs from the film, and each door is a little bit different. So if you get up on each one, the overlay of the colors is very similar to the film, as close as possible. Placement, the angle. So we've got as close as we could to the original. A couple other things we've worked on. We've replicated the caution stickers that are up on the tube. We do have a new tube going on this that is the correct green color, just that hasn't been able to go up yet. But you're not going to see a lot of the actual caution logos like that on ECTO builds. Most of them use the taller decal that were on the refurb from 2008, 2009. And then we just did these ribbon cables, heat sinks up on the front. Also something accurate to the original film that you don't typically see on ECTO replicas, even nice ones like this. But right heat sinks, right cables, hand printed, hand cut. Went around the whole thing with an X-Acto knife
just
myself.
Beautiful, man. Great work.
Thank you. Thank you for coming out and highlighting it. It's it's why we do this.
Now, how did you start this whole process?
Oh my goodness. So by trade, I'm a designer. I'm a creative, and actually from a very young age, I've noticed the differences in these particular decals, like the line here and that pop through that white. That only exists because the print was rushed and the colors go on at different times. But I finally reached out to the ECTO Tech in ECTO-1 New Jersey maybe 6 months ago and just kind of laid my case out, said, hey, these decals aren't great, I don't see a lot of accurate, and they agreed. So we took a lot of time to come up with the right render, choosing the materials, choosing the inks. This is a ink that was developed for gas pumps for outdoors, so it has a long lifespan. This particular ink does. It's a vinyl, has a long life outdoors as well. So it's a white vinyl just with red and black ink on there. And this is the first print, this is the first set that I actually printed that's on here. So we're going to do 40 sets of the hand printed, and then I have a digital inkjet version. We'll do a limited 200 set on those. So on my page, I will be updating you with a Shopify page that I'm setting up. The hand printed are going to be very limited. For those, I'll be selecting who I work with and which cars they go on. They're a lot of work, and I would love to see them go on as many 59 millimeters as possible. The digital printed ones are just going to go up and anybody can buy them, so those will go up for pre-sale likely next month. They're every bit as accurate. They're just not hand printed. They don't have some of the imperfections that you would see on the screen used assets. But it's something that hasn't been offered before, and a lot of people have been excited about it. And this is the debut. So,
every time when you get that close-up shot of the logo, when they go up to the hotel,
Yep.
In my mind's eye, I always see that white streak
Yep, you see
in the black
streak,
part.
and then I was able to get photos of the other doors and make sure that the misalignment, if you will, was also correct on each of those.
Okay. Well, again, thank you so much for explaining it.
That's so good to see you. So good to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. Happy Ghostbusters Day, sir.
Happy Ghostbusters Day. We'll see you.
All right.
Really good to see all these different Ghostbusters fans from all over the country and even the world. Don't know if there are any other Brits here. I think there's some Australians here, but I'm not sure where they are.
Yeah, we got Florence here, which is amazing. It's just really, really awesome. Are you part of an organization?
I'm a part of a costuming club in the UK. I've been in the Firehouse and the Rebel Legion for years, and the Ghostbusters thing's relatively new. So I'm not actually in a specific franchise yet. But, yeah.
Thank you so much for coming out, and happy Ghostbusters Day.
Happy Ghostbusters Day.
Okay, you guys, wow. This event has certainly become something special. We started this 3 years ago trying to raise $1,000 to buy a simple sign. Now there's that giant one up there, and we have a band from the movie's soundtrack here to play live for everyone. We also have Joe Cirillo back. Let's all welcome him. And everybody, please say Ghostbusters. All right. Ghostbusters. Dale Del Reyes says, who is also here. We have the jackets from the auction if anybody wants to check those out. So yes, there are still ways that you can help the fundraiser today, either by purchasing autographs, bidding in the auction, or also buying tickets for the raffle. Thank you to the New York City Ghostbusters who have brought their ECTO and will also be guiding the tour later today for everybody. And thank you to, give them a round of applause. And thank you to ECTO-1 NJ for returning once again, because wow, that's a beautiful car. Yeah. You've all been really patient. I'm not gonna make it wait anymore. Let's go, Alessi.
I see the demon sign sneaking up from behind, kinda like someone telling you what to say. Looks like you've lost control. Something's going on in your soul. See it coming from a mile away. Savin all day, savin all day.
definitely a lot bigger than the previous years. And I think the 40th anniversary next year is going to be even bigger. So this is just amazing to see so many Ghostbusters fans here. It really is a big international celebration, and it's just amazing to be here, just to be present with so many wonderful people, and it's fantastic. And again, shout out to the hardworking men and women of Hook and Ladder 8 and firefighters across New York City and across the nation and across the world. Thank you for all your hard work, for keeping us safe, and this is for you. It really is. Just thank you for everything that you do. What are your thoughts today?
I am blown away. I am humbled. I am amazed. Like I said, I thought I was planning for more, and I undershot it. I can't believe how many people are here. It's not a bad problem to have, obviously. Love that people are still interested. Like I said, this is the hottest the Iron's gonna get.
Well, yeah, they're filming right now.
They're filming 2 blocks away on Church the other day. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great, and people are excited to be here.
And just wait for the 40th next year.
40th next year. I guess I'm going to have to really aim high for that one. But no, man, this the international, I mean, all over the country.
Sorry, I got pulled away from here.
I'm blown away that people come for this. It's, like I said.
So tell me about the transport van a little bit.
The transport van, so you get a member's name put on it. You know, it costs X amount of money to put the name on it. We're looking to memorialize our lieutenant that passed on September 11th. You know, we've done a lot of things for the house here and there, but I think that this is something bigger than us. And I mean, I didn't know him. I've heard guys that worked with him. He's a great guy. I think he just celebrated his 20th anniversary the Friday before or something. Had 5 kids. Young, you know, 1 or 2 of them were real young at the time. I've met them and the wife a couple of times. They're all great. He seems to be a very deserving guy. As not that anyone isn't, but he seemed like you know, a real loss. And you know, the guys that worked with him speak highly, and they definitely miss him. So us memorializing him is certainly the least we could do.
Yeah, definitely. And this transport van is in honor of him, right?
Yes, it'll have his name. And so for other functions, other wakes, other funerals, when families need to be transported for that, they have vans and it will have his name and maybe picture and badge and everything on the outside. So.
Okay. Well, yeah, this is a worthy cause, definitely. Thank you, Nick, for allowing us to come every year.
Guys, thank you. This is great. This is, I think we could all say it's beyond our wildest dreams.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
One more question. So, any tips for people that want to come to visit the fire hall?
Look, it's not everyone here signed up to be tour guides.
Right.
You know, we all signed up to be firemen. I wish I could get everyone on the team to, you know, be personable, but it's not going to happen. You know, there's 25 grown men. Some of them just want to be firemen. So it's hit or miss.
Right.
You come here, nice days, maybe the door's open, maybe the door's not open.
Right.
But respect them. It's a firehouse. But we're trying to,
Also,
you know,
I wish I had the hair to pull
the community
off that
being so
guy's
you know, great and reaching out.
I do not have the hair for that.
It's turning the tide a little bit in my favor, but yeah, it's hit or miss. And
so what? I get this question a lot. What's like the proper etiquette if the door is closed? Is it okay to
knock on the side door? I mean, don't think you're gonna walk in. Again, it's a firehouse.
Right.
I mean, you have to realize that. And the guy that you get might not be the happiest to see you. Unfortunately, I wish it wasn't true, but it is.
Love it. Got the smoky lines on all the.
Tread lightly.
Right.
Dude.
Please, thank you, sir.
Central PA, nice.
Stuff like that.
Proper etiquette.
But we, you know, you'll get what you give.
Really?
I'd like to say.
Right. Well, thank you, Nick, for everything, and just thank you for everything you do, man.
I want to be in here for a while.
Marriage is a profound, sincere commitment and one worthy of reverence. Love is the soil from which life itself grows. Judged by the state of New York, I now formally pronounce Jason and Ash to be husband and wife. Let's celebrate their union with
It's official.
Big Twinkie.
Get ready to.
Thank you so much. Well, this is a wonderful challenge coin. Congratulations to Jason and Ashley. This is so awesome. Such a magical day. People getting hitched and getting autographs, celebrating this Firehouse and this movie. It's just a wonderful day to be a Ghostbusters fan. And hopefully we'll see you next year for the 40th anniversary. I can't imagine how many more people are going to be here next year, but it's a fun event. It's just very casual, very organic. You know, people just come in and out. The locals just kind of walk in, ask like, what's going on today? And it's Ghostbusters Day. And then of course you got the organized part where, you know, people from the internet have heard about this and want to come. People from all over the world are here, from England, from Italy. It's just an amazing event. And I am so happy to be here, and it's just an honor. And thank you to the Buffalo Ghostbusters for putting this together. It really is a magical time of the year.
But, you know, people are also like, why don't you do the afterlife with the gunners? Listen, I found this on eBay. It was a land out, so I had to cut that part out, that third window, and I got a dome carpet now.
Thanks, brother.
Screen one off. Hopefully you got all that.
I got it. Thank you, Dan. Woo! Awesome, guys. Love you all. Woo! Buffalo.
Come on, Nick.
Come on, Nick.
Come on, Nick.
Ghostbusters Day 2023. How's it feel?
Feels funky. It feels awesome. It was really cool. I love this because there's like everyone's here.
Yeah.
Everyone from the area and people from outside the area are showing up for their love and appreciation for this fantastic franchise, Ghostbusters. I love it. This is fun.
And this is my first time down here.
Oh, nice.
Yep, this is my first Ghostbuster Day. So it's really amazing. It's surreal to be here. I know a lot of people say that, but it's true. We met people from Kentucky that have just started their own Ghostbusters franchise. It's a brother and sister group. So
nice.
Yeah, it's creeping out. It's slowly creeping everywhere. And this was so much fun. Everybody was so nice and so welcoming. And there's not a better group of people.
It's a great community, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah, it's you guys are from the Hershey Ghostbusters,
yes.
right? Okay.
Yes.
Nice. How long have you guys been together? Like
Hershey's been together for about a year.
Okay.
I've been with Central PA Ghostbusters and the Lancaster Ghostbusters. I've gone on some run with the Philly Ghostbusters over there. Same with him. And I've been doing it maybe 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah. And this was a blast. Like, I couldn't ask for a better day.
I know.
Yeah. We had some fun collaborations though. I'm glad you came.
What kind of collaborations?
Well, we were doing some fundraising back for juvenile diabetes back in 2016?
16 or 17.
2016, yeah. And we were like, hey, we're going out, and they came out and joined us back in Philadelphia, so it was really fun.
Got some really epic photos in
We
an
really
alleyway.
did. We really did. Oh man, that was a good time. See, that's another part of why I love this so much, because you run into people you know, or like you can collaborate and just do good things.
Just a big weird family.
Exactly. Just different names. Different names.
Well, thank you guys, and happy Ghostbusters Day.
Happy Ghostbusters
Day.
And there she goes, off into the wild blue yonder. Ghostbusters Day 2023 in the books. It was just a wonderful event, very successful. So many people showed up this year, even more so than last year and the year before that. Met new people, met old friends. It was just a wonderful event. And thank you to the Buffalo Ghostbusters for putting this together year in, year out, and for supporting the GoFundMe page to support the needs of the fire hall here at Hook and Ladder 8. And yeah, just thank you all. And be on the lookout for next year. It's going to be the 40th anniversary of the film, so I'm sure it's going to be a huge event. So I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, that's all I can say. There was a wedding, there was an ECTO, there was a concert. It was just a great event, and I really enjoyed myself. So hope you liked the video. Please like it and comment below what you liked about today. And yeah, subscribe to our channel, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out, people, and keep on busting.